Today we're pleased to offer to you this 1984 Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2 Cabriolet. It's the first of the 3.2 Carreras with a multi-point fuel injected 3.2 litre engine, 6-cylinder obviously. The car has come from dry state in America. It's finished in the original ruby red metallic with the optional Fuchs forged alloy road wheels. It also has the optional front and rear spoiler, which have been factory fitted from new. The car underneath is perfect. It's not been restored. We did take the car in and we have restored it. We've put European bumpers and headlamps on the vehicle. The paintwork was faded and burnt, as was the leather upholstery on the dashboard top, which had been replaced. We fully stripped the car down, stripped all the components off it, windows out, and carried out the eye level of restoration which you see today. As we come forward, you'll see these are the European headlamps. The American ones are a little bit ugly. Paintwork down the car is as near perfect as you can imagine. The wheels have been refurbished too. We've fitted new tyres on it. Underneath the bumper there, with the fog lights and everything, you'll see the original stone chip protectant has been replicated perfectly. Lovely looking car. The best thing about this car is there's no corrosion to it. It's a 5-speed manual gearbox. Beautiful gaps, beautiful lines. Nicely detailed. Perfect lines down the car, no dents, no scratches, all as new. Sills again replicated the stone chip protect. We have got all the photos of the car prior to restoration. Under the wheel arches there, this is original. This has not been painted, no cading plating or anything like that. The original oil cooler there and the original yellow plating. The floors underneath the car, we have got all the photos on file prior to the restoration, during restoration and after the restoration. There is no repairs done to the floors at all. Again, under the rear right hand wheel arch, something you don't see on an English car or mainly a European car with salt on the roads and everything, but this is all original. It's just had a very, very high quality paintwork. You see these rear bumpers, they've been made European. The big rubber bumper overriders have been removed. There we see the factory whale tail spoiler. The car's been fully serviced. Before it came from America, last owner had it since 1999. He laid the car up in 2004, unused since, at just over 100,000 miles, spent $13,500 on mechanical reconditioning before we put it away. We've got the copy of the invoice on file. Ready to use this car. Will last a long, long time. If you look under there, this is original plating and the original undersill and paintwork underneath the arches again. We have a ramp available for anyone to inspect underneath, should you require. Inside the car, the original black leather seats were hard and cracked with the stitching pulling out. We've replaced the seat covers with some black leather items, and also we've replaced the door cards and bins as well, as they were misshapen. The rear seats we haven't replaced, are in good order. The carpets we've not replaced either. Steering wheel in good condition. Dashboard top was cracked, we've replaced that. Nicely presented inside as well. Five-speed manual gearbox. The heater controls down the centre there, and seat belts. Inside the back, the original dicky seats, which fold down. It's got twin inertia seat belts in the back. Proper four-seater. We'll show you under the bonnet and under the engine compartment, if you just bear with me. Okay. Nicely detailed around the surrounds. Lovely shiny paintwork. And the original poorly fitting carpet. Under the bonnet there, you'll see the sticker with the options on, original to the car. And under the boot mat, chassis number there showing. The fuel tank, spare wheel and jack are all present, and that's the original floor again on the inside of the car. As we go to the back, the power plant 3.2 fuel injected, again nicely detailed around the edges, original sticker there under the engine lid. Nothing's been detailed inside the engine bay, it's all original. That's the original paint on the engine mountings there, and forward near the fuel filter. Said engine service, oils have all been changed and everything's new oil filter on there. So there we are, that's the underside of it. We'll show you with the top up in a few moments, but thanks for looking so far. Okay, now with the soft top up on the car, it's also got a black tonneau cover, which you'll see when you look at the photos of the car. The car looks good with the top up. The rear window zips down, it's all crystal clear. I'm not sure whether it's original equipment or not, but it's certainly in fabulous condition. Fits well, nicely sealed around the front frame. German material. If it is aftermarket, I'm not sure. Inside, as we look up to the headlining, you'll see the handles towards the front, the zip compartment in the back where it zips to enable it to be stowed properly. All in all, good order. So if you are interested in one of these cabriolets, this car is offered a very realistic price, especially for the amount of work that's been carried out to it. Please give us a call on 01507 606 725.